Hey everybody, it's Michael with 4G Woodcrafts again. I just wanted to show you what I've been working on in the shop. This is my enclosure that I've been working on for my Evolution 4 Bob's CNC machine. Um, there was a shelf here before, and that's where I had my E4. But the footprint's a little different, so I had to modify it, and I'm completely changing the way the enclosure is built. I used all scraps before when I had my enclosure, and it was kind of thrown together. This enclosure is still on a shelf that I have built onto the wall, but there's a couple of features. I've added another light. Alright, so I've got my control box over here mounted outside of this wall over here. Got the CNC machine in there, of course. I've got my drag chain on top, and I've got a drag chain over here that take all the cables out of the enclosure. I did have cables going out on both sides with the previous enclosure, and I've redone that. I'm also putting the sound foam in there. I ran out of some, so I have some spaces that aren't covered, but I'm going to be getting more if I need to. I used to have the top that opens. Now it's just a solid piece, and what I'm going to be doing is building a door for it for the front. It's going to come out over the CNC and down, and then go back into the base. So there's going to be a long hinge along the top that's going to go on, and I'll show you a video once I do have that built. I just wanted to give you kind of a progress of what I've been doing. Drag chains work, everything's hooked up, everything works good on the CNC. I'll go ahead and home it. As you can see, you've got the big drag chain here with everything, and then the drag chain on top of the gantry is working too. So I've got two under cabinet lights in there that are wired in series. And this is something I did for my E4 is I have some light switches I built in and everything plugged in. So these light switches I have them wired straight through this 2x4 to metal boxes on the inside where the actual plugs are. And I just have them plugged into an extension cord because I don't have any plugs on this wall. But that's what I did, and I have everything on light switches. So this light switch is the router. Right. This light switch is the controllers. If I turn that off, it turns the controllers off. And this is for the lights inside the enclosure. Another feature I did with this one that I didn't do with the previous one is if I want to work on the side of the controller or get to the back of it or something, I had trouble and it was hard to reach over because I do have a low clearance in this enclosure. So I built it so this side can actually slide out. So it's a tight fit in there, but I can completely remove the side and I have full access to the side of the machine. So I just built slots for this and the foam cut around it and it slides right in. And so I'm gonna have weather sealing along here that's gonna seal it in for when I have the door on there. I'm probably gonna put the sealing on the door. The hinge is gonna be on the top and it'll fold up and sit on top while I'm adjusting stuff in the enclosure. All right, that's all I've got for today. I'll definitely update you when I have everything completed, but I just wanted to give you an update. And if you have any questions about it, please feel free to ask me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.